Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Yashoda Nandana Jayo Brajajana Ranjana Jayo Yashoda Jayo Yamuna Tiravannachari Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Yamuna Tiravannachari Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Giri Varadhari Jayo Yashoda Nandana Jayo Braja Janranjana Jayo Braja Janaranjana Jayo Yashoda Nandana Jayo Braja Janranjana Jayo Braja Janranjana Jayo Yamuna Tiravannachari Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare अष्टोत्तर शत शिष्य माता भय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। इस्कॉन गुरु परंपरा की जय। अनंत कुछ वैष्णव वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये वेदरामायणे चैव पुराणे भरते तथा आदावन्ते च मध्ये च हरि सर्वत्र गीयते मुखं करोति वाचालं अंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दिनतारिणे परमानन्दमाधवं धर्मप्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सरानं सतं वेद्यं वास्तु मत्र वास्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मुगानं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरम् सद्योहृद्यवरुध्यते त्रिकृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरुर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखातमृताद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका अनर्थोपशमं साक्षात् भक्तियोगमधोक्षजे लोकस्य जनतो विद्वांस्यक्रे सत्त्वतसंहितम् यस्यं वैश्रयमाणाय कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पाद्यते पुंसां शोकमोहभयापः श्रीमद्भागवतं प्रमाणममलं यद्वैष्णवानां प्रियं यस्मिन् परमहंसमेकममलं ज्ञानं परं गीयते तत्र ज्ञानविरागभक्तिसहितं निष्कर्म्यमाविष्कृतं सच्छृण्वान् सुभटान् विचरणपरो भक्त्या विमुच्ये नरः अर्थोऽयं ब्रह्मसूत्राणां भरतार्थविनिर्णयः गायत्री बशरूपसौ वेदार्थ परिबृंहितः सर्ववेदेतिहासानं सारं सारं समुद्रितं सर्ववेदान्तसारं हि श्रीमद्भागवतमिष्यते तद्रसामृततृप्तस्य नन्यत्र स्थिरति क्वचित्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरे कृष्णा। Srimad-Bhagavatam, first canto, first chapter, text number 12. Sutta janasi bhadram te Bhagavan sattvatam patihi Devakyam vasudevasya Jato yasya chikirshaya Sutta janasi bhadram te Bhagavan Sattvatam Pati Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya. Please repeat. Sutajanasi Bhadram Te Sattvatam Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya Sutajanasi Bhadram Te Bhagavan Sattvatam Patihi Devakyam Vasudevasya Jato Yasya Chikirshaya. The translation. All blessings upon you, O Sutta Goswami. You know for what purpose the personality of Godhead appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva. Purpose. Bhagavan means the Almighty God, who is the controller of all opulence, power, fame, beauty, knowledge and renunciation. He is the protector of his pure devotees. Although God is equally disposed to everyone, he is especially inclined to his devotees. Sat means the absolute truth, and persons who are servitors of the absolute truth are called Sattvatas. And the personality of Godhead who protects such pure devotees is known as the protector of the Sattvatas. Bhadram Te, or blessing upon you, indicates the sage's anxiety to know the absolute truth from the speaker. Lord Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, appeared to Devaki, the wife of Vasudeva. Vasudeva is the symbol of the transcendental position wherein the appearance of the Supreme Lord takes place. Sutta janasi bhadram te bhagavan sattvatam patihi devakyam vasudevasya jato yasya chikirshaya. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna. Now we can see very important topic is here. The next question of Naimisharanya sages. They ask next question about appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. First question, you remember, was about the essence of all Vedic scriptures. The next about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they want to know tattva. Therefore, in Bhagavad Gita 4, chapter 9 verse, it says, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyakta deham punarjanma naiti mamati sorjuna. Who knows my appearance and my activities, my janma karma, in tattva, he can directly go to me. So, yesterday we started to speak about what does it mean to know in tattva. What tattva is. Yesterday we were speaking about this. And the next very important thing is about Vasudeva. How Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki. Actually, Krishna appeared in the mind of Vasudeva. Then he was transported by the mind of Vasudeva to the heart of Devaki, mind or heart, Vasudeva is, to the heart of Devaki, and then he came to the womb of Devaki. So we can understand that Krishna was not born like ordinary human being. Actually, when we say that Krishna appeared from the womb, is also not correct. But the process how Vasudeva gave Krishna to his wife, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur compared with initiation, Diksha. When in the process of Diksha, Krishna appeared in the heart of devotees. That is a very sacred moment. And Guru is giving from his heart, is giving Krishna to the heart of his disciple. That is a Diksha process. Like when the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears, he comes with all his plenary expansions, incarnations, potencies, opulences. Therefore, when he appeared in the mind of heart of Vasudeva, Vasudeva became very bright. Some shining was coming from him. And when Supreme Personality of Godhead was transferred to Devaki's mind and heart, Devaki also became very bright, beautiful, very beautiful. And how was it done? Prabhupada said that, Acharya said that was Diksha, by Diksha initiation. It was given. Through initiation, actually, Vasudeva transferred the Supreme Personality of Godhead into Devaki's heart. Then Krishna was born from the womb of Devaki. The Lord's presence can be awakened through the initiation by bona fide spiritual master, who brings Bhagavan in the heart of disciples. And without being initiated by such a guru, always carries within his heart the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one cannot acquire the right consciousness and the power to carry the Supreme Lord in the core of his heart. That is the reason of getting Diksha. Otherwise, in your heart will be only Paramatma, not Krishna, Bhagavan. So this is the process how to establish Krishna in your heart, the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. In India, most of the people, they know about Diksha, and they know word Diksha, but even though they're born in India, we are forgetting about Diksha, many forgetting. Time passes, and we forget that we have to take Diksha, that we have to accept Guru, not interested in the meaning of Diksha. And also many people can ask, why you take initiation? They said, I don't need. And when we saying to one, you should take initiation, because everyone take initiation. It's like also fashion. And I said, this is old fashion. Now we have new fashion. Now no Diksha. Before it was very popular. Now not so much popular. Better you do something for others. Good for others. So for the country, like this. Why you don't need Diksha? You go, you can serve in Tirumala serve. Without Diksha, no problem. By taking Diksha, you will not become famous. That is also a problem. But when you serve to other people, you will become famous. Better serve to other people. Why no Diksha? Why Diksha? If you take initiation, can you get name and fame? No. You will say that I am Das, I am disciple of such and such. It's a big problem. So better try to do welfare for others. But Diksha is mentioned in the Shastra, no scriptures. But why should you follow the Shastra? Like taking Diksha, accepting mantra, one himself. This is old-fashioned. That you should do what the modern age is demanding from you. That is more important. Why this dhoti more we have other dress, more comfortable. Yes? And do you see how the people in the country are suffering? But you want Diksha. Why? First try to understand what you really need. You need strength. Financial strength, physical strength, and then for that you should do something. Why are you sitting on the pagoda? Sigan. Everyone is gone. Only you sitting. Why? If you follow the scripture, you will become weak, not physical strength, not strong. And because so many fasting, so many days fasting, a big problem. You have to fast every Ekadashi and also Janmashtami, then you will become very weak. But we need strength to be successful. We can use it for the welfare of the society. Yes. Diksha actually has strength. Mantra has potency. But the people of the modern age, they have forgotten this. So, it is Vishwamitra Muni in Ramayana it is said, Dik balam kshatriya balam, Brahma teju balam balam. He condemned the kshatriya strength, material strength. The real strength comes from the Supreme Brahman. One is holding Brahman, holding Bhagavan in his heart. He has all strength, because Bhagavan can appear in his heart with all potencies. So why do people have so many doubts in Diksha and Mantra? Why they don't appreciate Diksha and Mantra? What is the reason? That is said that is due to the lacking of bona fide gurus, Mantra gurus. First of all, we should understand what is Diksha, what is necessity of accepting a mantra. Why we need a guru. Then we should search a bona fide guru. Who is guru? What is the meaning of word guru? It is explained in Shastras. Gu shabdastvandakarasya rushabdastya nivarakaha andakara nirodhitva guru ityabidhiyate. Gu means darkness, ignorance. And Ru refers to the one who dissipates it. That person who can dissipate the darkness is a guru. So what is that darkness? It's ajnana, ignorance. The one who can give us light, who can dissipate the darkness by the torchlight of knowledge, he can become a guru. And the guru gives us this light, gives us Krishna through initiation. This is a process called Diksha. Yes. Divya jnanam tato datyat kuryat papasya sankshayam tasma dikshati saprakta deshikais tattvako viday. Diksha is the process by which transcendental knowledge is awakened and all reaction caused by sinful activities are vanquished. Learned persons who are expert in the study of the revealed scriptures declare this process to be called Diksha. Then we have understood who is Guru, what is Diksha, then we should search who can do this for us. Immediately. If something good, immediately you do it. Why you should delay? There is also one of principle. If something good, nice principle, why you should delay? You do it immediately. Otherwise, it will be spoiled. Yes. Also, as before we said that Manda Bhagya, in Kali Yuga people were like slow, Manda. Everything they're doing very late. And when they're doing, no time. So we like people who has not completed all their duties in the day, now evening coming, and we hurry up to do all our duties to complete. Yes. And now we should be careful, should understand this. Then how one can get bona fide guru? Actually, by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving us Nityananda Prabhu. Some people they thinking that we should pray to Nityananda, serve to Nityananda, then we will get Guru. Actually, Guru is Nityananda. Non-different. Therefore, no need to worship Nityananda separately. You just worship Guru. That is correct. And when we develop desire to know Krishna, then Krishna will arrange a Guru for us. That is main rule. In other words, Krishna will stand before us as the Guru. Unless one has accepted Guru, one cannot receive transcendental knowledge or have any perfection in chanting a mantra. It is also a very important thing. Mantra is powerful, but we need also merciful strength of Guru to get perfect chanting. And therefore, due to absence of two things, bona fide Guru and transcendental knowledge, there are so many disturbances in society. In our society also. If bona fide Guru is not there, then the society cannot be disciplined. Then we see many problems coming immediately. Many temples we should manage, we should think how to get some money, how to get people like this. And no love in heart. People worshipping deities becoming karmakanda. If no katha, no Bhagavatam katha is going on, worshipping deities in temple, only karmakanda. Because no bhakti, real bhakti from Shravanam Kirtanam is starting. This is not my words, I am not such a person. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur told this. Therefore he said, I can get this marble from this temple and sell this marble and print more books. Why he said this? Because in this temple no one is listening. Very important thing. So, as long we have not accepted Guru, we have not received the mercy of Guru, we cannot understand the difference between one who is initiated, one who is non-initiated. Only when we accept Guru, we can understand this. If we are not initiated by Guru, then we have only very little faith. Our vision is material, prakrita darshana. By material vision we cannot see who is qualified, who is non-qualified. When we accept Guru, we can have Guru darshana. That means you have that right darshana, that right vision we will have. And yesterday we said about this tattva. And we spoke that on the beginning we have Kamala Shraddha. Kamala Shraddha means very soft faith. And with this very soft faith, we should accept Guru and we should listen about, like it is said, Acharya said, 9 prameyas. Actually, if we have strong faith, Dridha Shraddha, all meaning of the Shastras will be revealed to us. Shastras, and we said the main Shastra is Srimad Bhagavatam. The most pure Shastra and the most qualified Shastra for Kali Yuga is Srimad Bhagavatam. Among all the Puranas, it is Sattvika Purana. Among all Sattvika's Puranas, it is Amala Purana, the best Purana. And then, after listening Srimad Bhagavatam, we can develop doubts, because many things out of our vision. We cannot see, we cannot understand what it is. Many things not like in our life happening. And especially what intense Kento Krishna is doing. How to understand this? Therefore, first we should discuss prameya. Prameya means something which should be proved. Like we're discussing, and then our faith is developing. And then 9 prameyas, as I said, first is Krishna Vichar. Who is Krishna? Actually, it's very important thing that understand that Krishna is the source of all sources. Sarva Karana Karana. Then we have Brahma Samhita. Mahaprabhu discovered Brahma Samhita when he was traveling in the South India. And on one bazaar place, he found Brahma Samhita. Someone was using it like for cover like vegetables. And he saw, oh, Brahma Samhita, very old. So before Mahaprabhu, we didn't know Brahma Samhita. Therefore, some people were criticizing. Maybe Brahma Samhita was not original. And Mahaprabhu approved this original. Otherwise, we cannot approve Brahma Samhita. Only if Supreme Lord coming, he's saying. And in this Brahma Samhita, Brahma is glorifying Krishna's position. Actually, the spiritual world beyond this material world only explained, described in Brahma Samhita only. We have no other evidence. Other evidence we have about when Krishna appeared here, Baum of Vrindavan, and he is doing leelas in material world. Then that we have, but descriptions about spiritual world outside don't have. Lakshmi Sahasra Shatasam Brahma Sevyamanam. That is only in Brahma Samhita. And this is discovered only by Mahaprabhu. So we can understand, before Mahaprabhu, everyone was bewildered about Krishna. Krishna Vichar, they didn't know. Madhvacharya he was giving, but he was giving many evidences, even these Shastras were not existing that time. Madhvacharya was giving many evidences. But Brahma Samhita was given by Mahaprabhu. Madhvacharya he established Gopal deity Murti. But his followers actually, they having some doubts. Maybe Krishna in Vrindavan, not real Krishna. Having some doubts. Some chapters in 10th canto, they not having in their Bhagavad. Because Madhvacharya didn't comment about Rasa Lila, about when Krishna, Brahma Vimohana Lila, you know Brahma Vimohana Lila. When Brahma stole covered boys and cows. You know this lila. You should read the Krishna book. Very nice. You will know many things. So sweet. So when Brahmaji, he saw Krishna playing with covered boys and they caring about calves, Brahma was thinking, maybe I should taste him. Maybe it's not the Supreme Lord. Because only covered boy. So he stole all his covered boys, all his friends, and all cows. For Brahma it was maybe 1 minute or 1 second. For Krishna it was 1 year. Krishna immediately created other covered boys, other cows. But all of them were Vishnu Tattvas. All of them were Krishnas. Therefore, this 1 year in Vraja, something extraordinary happened. Because all parents were having so much love to their sons, they couldn't understand what is it. Because that was expansion, not expansion, that was Krishna directly. So they kissing their sons, embracing, and also cows, so much loving to their calves, because that was Krishna created these cows. When Brahma came, after 1 second, 1 moment, so again these calves here, these covered boys here, how is this possible? I am the Supreme, I am engineer of this universe. So Brahma wanted to commit suicide out of distress. Then Krishna showed Brahma all these covered boys, cows, they turned to Vishnu Tattvas, four-handed, 4 arms, Chaturbhuja, Narayana. Then Brahma surrendered, and he understood. He didn't know Krishna's nature. This chapter is not discussed in Madhva Sampradaya. Because the point is, Balarama is prominent. But in this story, Balarama was not there. Balarama was at home celebrating his birthday. Like this. So it happened in Balaram Purnima, this story. Very nice. So then, Krishna Shakti Vichar. Krishna, we said, Krishna is the source of all sources. First we should understand this, and Krishna's position is supreme enjoyer. Is enjoyer, everything. And we are who? To be enjoyed. Therefore it is said, we owe Prakriti. And not only one Purusha is there. Like Mirabai came in Vrindavan, she asked, Jiva Goswami, can I come on darshan? And the Jiva Goswami said, I cannot meet with you because you woman. Then she said, is there any Purusha in Vrindavan? She said. Then Jiva Goswami immediately understood, yes, you can come on my darshan. You can get my darshan. This is a very important thing. No Purusha, no other Purusha in Vrindavan. Therefore Krishna Vichar. Then we can understand that actually in spiritual world all there having feminine nature. Servitors. Even they have boys, covered boys. The nature is feminine because they are serving to Krishna. Only one Purusha is Krishna. Yes. And this material world, even woman, she is having Purusha nature. Nowadays we see women also become prominent leaders like this, presidents. Because even women now, they not Prakriti, they having Purusha nature. Then you understand this material world. Then second Prameya Krishna Shakti Vichar. What is Krishna Shakti? There is Maya Shakti, then Yoga Maya Shakti, Maha Maya Shakti. And we Tatastha Shakti. Yes, we three energy. And this material world is called this other thing. This later will go. And Krishna Shakti. Then Krishna Shakti, spiritual energy, internal energy, Yoga Maya. Have how many types? Samvit, Sandhini, Ahladini. Sandhini, Samvit, Ahladini. Sandhini, this is aspect by which Krishna maintains his own existence and everyone's existence. This is Samvit. Sandhini. Samvit, by which Krishna knows everything and everyone knows everything. This is. And Ahladini, by which Krishna gets pleasure and everyone can get pleasure. And Ahladini, the chief Shakti, this is Srimati Radharani. And Ahladini is controlling all other Shaktis. Yes, the supreme Shakti is Ahladini. Actually, all Shaktis subordinate to Ahladini. That is Krishna Shakti Vichar. So, if we know this, then we can know the secret how not develop on Maya, develop only on Krishna. Even in you in material world, doing something, but you have no distress, no limitation, no illusion, no fear, because you only under protection of spiritual energy. If you know this, then third, number 3, Rasa Tattva Vichar. Also one important thing. In spiritual world, how many rasas? The same like here. 12 rasas. 5 direct, 7 indirect. You know this? We already read in the first shlokas. 5 direct, 7 indirect. And in material world, more indirect. Because when there is no pure love, only indirect rasas are manifested. Like Raudra, Bhayanaka, like this. Some horror, angry. Why are they going to cinema? To see this. Horror. Like this. Yes, something funny. Hasya rasa. Ha ha ha. Vira rasa, like. Yes. In my youth times, I was reading always novels about some American Indians, like these cowboys, always, because so chanting, so much vira rasa, so much passion is there. So yes, but actually 5 main rasas in material world not so famous. And more famous Shanta rasa. When politicians, diplomacy, they meet each other, so much Shanta rasa. Etiquettes, how to work, how to do everything silently, nicely, like this. But the best rasa in spiritual world is Madhurya rasa, in material world is the worst rasa. Because when conjugal mellow, man and woman meeting each other, so much quarreling. No love. So much problems, always. So this is rasa tattva vichar. That means in material world all rasas are there, but vikrita. Vikrita means perverted. Not real rasas. Because no real object of love. Rasas can be exchanged only among the same entities. But actually we are not this body. We are the Supreme Soul, or Spirit Soul, and with the Supreme Soul we can exchange these rasas only. Then we can develop this mood. By following Acharya, we can develop these rasas. And one jiva is having inclination to one own rasa in spiritual world. One of 4 main rasas. Even Shanta rasa is discharged. Mahaprabhu not giving attention to this. And you can understand this by purifying your heart, getting mercy from the Sadguru. And like it is called, like my Shiksha Guru said, design of Gopal, Gopal design. Gopal already made design of every soul. That doesn't mean that before we were already in this relationship in Krishna Loka. It doesn't mean. Because if we were in Krishna Loka, why we left there? This place. Not possible. Because this rasa is original rasa. We can say like healthy state of the soul. It is eternal rasa. If we once develop, we never will come back. No desire to come back. It is because it is full happiness is there. Then we explain number 4, Jiva Tattva Vichar. Jiva Tattva Vichar, a very big topic. Because people, many bewildered. Jiva has fallen down from the material world, from the spiritual world, or Jiva was always in the material world like this. You should understand, Jiva is Paramatma Vaibhava. Jiva coming from Paramatma actually. Jiva. But also it is said Anadi. We cannot say the moment when it happened, when Jiva was created. Actually, therefore it is said no beginning. Because in Shastras it is not mentioned. Because it's not important. We can understand something only by our mind. Our mind is very limited. Therefore not so many things are given in Shastras. Shastras only to become liberated. When you become liberated, you can understand many things. No need to speak about this. This is other way of understanding. But actually in spiritual world there are other jivas, antaranga shakti. And they're nitya mukta, this nitya mukta, they always liberated. In material world, nitya badha. And when we come to liberated stage, we can become badha mukta. Badha mukta means who was conditioned, then he became liberated. You understood? But in Shastras never it is said that there is mukta badha jiva, who was liberated then become conditioned. No, not mentioned. Also one thing very important. We will discuss all these topics later when I come back from my trip, because Saturday night I'm leaving. I come only 20 January, I hope. Because I'm going to Vyasa Puja of my Shiksha Guru in Gadagiri. No. And also, because of my visa issue now, maybe some months, 1-2 months, maybe more, I should always travel to Orissa for some days, like this. And then we can say, Jivara Samsara Vichara. Jivara Samsara Vichara, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said. Consideration of Jiva's existence. Also very important thing. This material world is called Prapancha. Why is Prapancha? But 5 things are there. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti. Then between Ishvara and Jiva, what is relationship? Bhakti. Between Ishvara and Prakriti, Kala, time. And between Jiva and Prakriti, karma. Among these 5, karma can be changed. Others, eternal, existing. Karma can be changed. Then, in the spiritual world, Ishvara is there, yes. Prakriti is there, only Yoga Maya, spiritual energy. Kala is there, no Kala. In spiritual world, only present tense. No past tense, no future tense. Then Jiva, liberated souls in spiritual world. Karma, no karma is there. Only Krishna Seva. Only Bhakti. That's we can understand. Difference between existence in Jiva, Krishna Samsara, and Maya Samsara. And by the mercy of Guru, by developing spiritual vision, even residing here, remaining here, we can develop Krishna Samsara. Yes, especially for Grihastas who have made so much activities. Everything they are doing can be Krishna Samsara. Everything can be spiritual. Therefore, not no material. We don't say that we have material life. It is not a good understanding. We have material life if we are not surrendered to Krishna. We are surrendered to Krishna. Even our material things, it is not material life. Everything because spiritual energy working through us, giving us power. Then material energy when we're doing something for our own pleasure. But spiritual energy when we're doing for the pleasure of Krishna, that is different. Prabhupada said. Then the consideration of Jiva's liberation, Jiva Nistara Vichara, this second, the next. How Jiva can become liberated? mukta. It's also. In this world, many saying mukti, 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 but what is mukti they don't know. Bhagavatam is saying what is mukti. Real mukti when you get Krishna seva. When you see Krishna, when you serve to Krishna, that's the real mukti. Even you getting birth in this material world, you're not suffering, not getting influenced of this. That's real mukti. Like I gave example of Srila Guru Govinda Swami when he was sick, and his servant Chandra Prabhu was collecting his stool, actually stool, urine, collecting in one pot. And after 1 week he was tasting nice flower fragrance. That means mukta soul. So how we can get liberated? This is this prameya, jiva nistara vichara. How we can be liberated? We can be liberated not when we perform oral duty. In the old age, maybe I will come to Krishna consciousness, become vanaprastha. No, not possible. Even you become vanaprastha, in your mind will be so much desires. This is called karma renunciation. Not karma tyaga is not actually real renunciation. Real mukti is not like this. Real mukti, when you totally fixed on desire of sadhu, what sadhu wants, what's sadhu's mood. If they're real sadhu, if he is attached to Krishna, then you can imbibe his mood. And by his mercy you can be engaged in seva. Then all the material desires will go, because you will be so attracted by Krishna's beauty, Krishna's qualities, like this. Like sometimes we having some indifferent mood, like when listen Bhagavatam, many things we're doing. Or someone is doing one seva, like pujari seva or cooking seva, and maybe he is not understanding why is Krishna Katha so important, like this. Because what Krishna more love, he doesn't understand. Because this is not mukta stage, it is kanishta adhikari stage. I have only faith in deity, but I'm not having faith in Vaishnavas like this. Liberated stage means everything important. Everything what is giving pleasure to Krishna is important. I don't want to give anxiety to Krishna. I want to do everything for the pleasure of Krishna. Very nice. Even then, actually, devotee on this stage, he become punctuality coming to devotee. So he doing everything in time. When Mangalarati he coming, class he coming. Even he has no power to do other things. He is coming. Like this. I saw it in Gadagiri. We have Dol Yatra before Gaur Purnima. Gopal on Palanquin is going outside on different villages. Sometimes Gopal is coming back home maybe 2 a.m. deep night. And immediately I saw Chandra Prabhu. Immediately he standing and greeting Gopal. Even I know his health condition is very not easy. But immediately he started in Dhoti, Tilak, greeting Gopal. In all time Gopal is coming. Then I understood that is mood from coming inside. This liberation stage we can understand. And Guru, therefore, who is becoming Guru, he is like this. And then he can become liberated only by the mercy of Guru and Krishna. That's all. Two things important. Therefore it is said, Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado. Oh, sorry. No. Yasya deva para bhaktir yatha deva tatha guru. Tasyati prathita hyartha prakashante mahatmanaha. So the meaning, the secret meaning of all the Shastras, Vedic Shastras, can be revealed for only one person who has the same devotion, supreme devotion to Krishna and the same supreme devotion to Guru. That is formula in Shetashvatara Upanishad. Then we can understand. Actually, the real liberation in seva, because even devotee is liberated, he never thinking, I'm liberated. He's thinking more, I'm not liberated, I have so many anarthas, I'm so fallen, like this. And because of this, Krishna is making him liberated. Prabhupada gave an example in 4th canto of Bhagavatam. Devotee is saying, even I'm not eligible to go to Vaikuntha. I'm not eligible even to get birth in human species. Maybe I will get insect body. So better I will get insect body, okay. But I will get Krishna Seva. This is only my desire. In the house of devotee, better I will get birth. And Prabhupada writing, when Krishna is listening such prayers, immediately Krishna make the soul liberated and send him to the spiritual world. And sometimes one person is nicely practicing but not becoming liberated. I asked this question, Gurudev. He said, because Krishna also wants this. Krishna wants this person to be longer time here to do some seva. Because if he becomes liberated, he cannot do this seva. Also can be like this. Then we already got 6 prameyas, then 7 prameyas. Achindya Bheda Bheda Vichar. On understanding inconceivable oneness and difference. You understand this? Achindya Bheda Bheda. This is question. Actually, no Vaishnavacharya before Mahaprabhu is given this philosophy. Only Mahaprabhu is given. Why is it so difficult to understand? Actually, not easy to understand. Why so many religions in this world? Only because they cannot understand this principle. Achindya Bheda Bheda. And therefore, only Krishna himself can come and explain this philosophy. Mahaprabhu. What is this? The meaning? Essence is that actually we are the souls. But we are in this body. And the soul has nothing common with this body, actually. The soul's happiness, nothing common with body happiness. But when we, in material world, some condition, we should understand that we are very fallen because we are in this body. Yes? Therefore, Supreme Lord, God, we need God. To worship God with awe and reverence, some fear is there. Because I am so sinful, so fallen. This Madhvacharya established, Dvaita. It's only servant and Lord. Only like this. Jiva and Bhagavan. Never oneness. Never one. Only different. But sometimes soul can forget about body. Sometimes the soul forgetting about body. And then question coming. Why I also should think that I am only fallen servant. Maybe I can become more closer to Bhagavan. This question. Why only always having awe and reverence? Why? Then question comes, what is oneness? And Shankaracharya, he used this point to explain Mayavada Shastra. He said, oneness means you is God. You became like God. He didn't explain actually, he gave indirect interpretations. And people understood like this. Even Shankaracharya said, Bhaja Govinda Mudavata. They didn't understand Shankaracharya followers. But for that time, that was good philosophy. But after this, Vaishnavas, Acharyas, they tried to little bit change this philosophy. But they could not totally change because people were not ready. People, they didn't understood this, that I am only servant, he is only Lord. Then only Madhvacharya, he came very strong and he gave this. How? Sometimes he was showing mystic power, like discussed. Like, you can bend this finger. You cannot, because I'm Vishnu Bhakta, are you Mayavadi? I'm so strong because I'm Vishnu Bhakta. I can, this mountain, I can lift. Oh, you cannot. So Madhvacharya he was preaching to Mayavadi like this, and they surrendered. And sometimes he was giving arguments also, but many times, he was only showing this mystical power. This way he explained this Bheda. That there is difference between me and God. You understood? You weak, he is powerful. Okay, this is Madhvacharya, he established this. Then Vishnu temples was established many places. Very strong preacher. But one problem is here. He didn't explain oneness. He didn't explain some points in 10th canto of Bhagavatam where some very close relationship with Krishna described. So then Madhvacharya met Mahaprabhu. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is describing. And Madhvacharya said, can I also preach like this? Mahaprabhu said, no. Now people are not ready. You preach the philosophy of Dasya. Only difference. Veda. Therefore Madhvacharya always like this. Veda. Yes, two. Only two. But then, after I come and I will explain. And what is oneness? Only Mahaprabhu explained. This is prema. When oneness, when we have the same desire as Supreme Lord, totally oneness, because actually no difference between Radha and Krishna. We can say like Radha and Krishna, one God. But divided on two parts. Because so strong love is there. Radha looking only on Krishna. Krishna looking only on Radha. Therefore, you cannot get Krishna. You cannot only do some service to Radha's dear Priyasaki, Gurudev. Then, by mercy of this Priyasaki, Radha can look at you, then you can get Krishna. But that people, they don't know. Therefore, they want to worship Krishna directly, and they're not happy. Not totally free from material desires. Therefore, this Veda philosophy also was not completed. But this Abheda philosophy, very important. But only Abheda also not good, because only Abheda was before, in Rudra Sampradaya was. But some touch of Mayavada was there. Because the lack of Dasya is coming. Lack of Abheda. So how can we, lack of Veda, how can we understand? Therefore Mahaprabhu said, Achintya. In the same moment, we are servant. The same moment, we can be in conjugal love, in Sakya mood like this. Mahaprabhu explained this because how it is inconceivable. By mind we cannot understand this. How remaining in this body, being like conditioned, we can develop our mood, in, like Gopi's mood, service to Krishna. It's called spontaneous devotional service. And this body can become totally transcendental. That is called achintya. Therefore, achintya means cannot understand by chinta, thinking. Just by thinking you cannot understand. But by following, submissively following, you can understand. That was explained by Mahaprabhu, and actually by Rupa Goswami and Bhaktivinoda Thakur also. Achinya Bheda Tattva. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is called seventh Goswami. And then we have now concluding, but two aprameyas also. Then this is what we said. This is sambandha. 7 prameyas we call this is sambandha. And when you're getting initiation diksha, Guru is giving this sambandha, establishing this. Not theoretically, he is practically establishing this. You becoming part of this family, of this Krishna samsara. When you come become part of Krishna samsara, then you can understand this topic. Otherwise, not possible. It's achintya. You understand? Then abhideya. What abhideya means? Like, what is first you should understand was abhidha. Some words together give some meaning. Like we say 10 elephants. That means number of elephants 10. So abhideya means by which words we can understand what is meaning. Like explanations. Or we can say lakshana shakti. Some type of energy which can give us more clear understanding. Last Gangare doshapali. Bhaktivinoda Thakur gave this example. Gangare means on Ganga is village Doshapali, named Doshapali. But this village is not on Ganga actually. This village on the bank of Ganga. But when we explaining that this village is near Ganga, that is called Abhideya. So what is Abhideya Shakti? When we say Krishna Prema, no one can understand. Therefore we need some explanation. Then we give you some explanation, we can understand. This explanation very practical. Whatever we're getting to understand, to accept the main meaning, that is called Abhideya. And we can understand that give pleasure to Krishna, that is bhakti. Okay. Because we cannot understand what is bhakti actually. Bhakti is not material, bhakti not karma, not jnana, like this. I can give example. Some devotee gave you book on the street. How you join to Krishna consciousness? Someone preached to you. And maybe you were thinking, he was preaching with some material desire. Maybe he wanted you to become member of his organization, institution, right? Or maybe he is very scholar man. He wanted to establish his scholarship, that you will give respect to him, the great Pandit. Oh, no, Srivas Pandit, that's given preaching. So, but actually, pure devotee, why he preached to you? Maybe you were thinking, because in my past life, I was give some respect to him. Or maybe I gave good karma. I did many good activities. But actually it's not because of karma, not because of jnana, only because bhakti. Bhakti Devi wanted to come to you, only this. Bhakti comes only from bhakti. How you can understand bhakti? So sometimes you give books to people and they say, why are you giving to me? You want something from me. No, bhakti wants to give bhakti. That's the only thing. So how to understand bhakti? Then we should give explanation. This is called abhideya. And this abhideya is called also sadhana bhakti. So number 8 is sadhana bhakti. This is prameya also. How to practice sadhana bhakti? Some rules and regulations are there. We're discussing about this. Then when we follow all the rules and regulations, you become pure. You develop some spontaneous raganuga sadhana bhakti. Spontaneous taste. It's some also processes there. That is called sadhana bhakti. You have not yet developed love, but you're developing. So sadhana bhakti 2 types. One type is when they follow rules and regulations, vaidhi. That means you have no love. Your face is kamala, soft face. And you can only do something because you accepted authority of Guru. And Guru said you should do it. And you do it. No, but somehow by doing that, you're developing some desire, some taste. When material desires will go, then taste will be more. More desires will go, material desires, more taste will go. Then, after some time, you will become strong. And no need someone to force you. You just understand what is your desire, what is your taste. You just, if you have some, even some influences there outside, because you also have not developed prema. Some bad association, but you came, you just chant mantra, you think about your lila, about your form of God, which you like. Immediately, nice mood is coming. Immediately, all problems is gone. So that means your meditation on Krishna is not interrupted. And somehow it's becoming like flow, always thinking about Krishna. Then you say, I cannot go for a job. Why? Because everywhere I see only Krishna. I see my wife, see Krishna. Only see Krishna, my Ishtadev, I see everywhere. Why should I work to job? Better I go and preach everywhere. Like Gurgan Swami. He was teacher in the school. He was so much getting salary. He was getting respect from others like this. But one day he said, I cannot work anymore. Because I see my students, but I see Krishna only. I cannot teach them. I see everyone like Krishna. So, not possible, not possible. So that he wrote letter to schoolmaster. Please release me. I go to find my guru in Himalayas. First he went to Himalayas. And everyone said, you crazy. His family is Vaishnava family. Everything Vaishnava. Why you go to renounce? Why? They couldn't understand. On this one level he can accept sannyas, only on this level. One can accept sannyas. Otherwise he can fall down in a moment. Then this is Abhideya. Abhideya leads us to the supreme position of the devotional service. And then ninth, Prameya is Prema Siddhi. What is Prema? We are attempting some means to get Bhagavan Krishna, and that is our prayojana. And Prema means actually very simple. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gave explanations of Prema. Krishnandriya Pritivancha, Prema Taranama. That means, if you give pleasure to senses of Krishna, that is called Prema. Atmendriya Priti Vancha, Prema, Kama, Baletara. Tale Bare Kama. That means, when you give pleasure to my own senses, that is Kama. So Prema means only give, not take. Only give pleasure to him. He is your object of your meditation, your love. You close your eyes, you see Krishna. It means you understood your Swarupa. And when you're closing eyes and whom you see, then you can understand this is your form of your meditation, your Ishtadev. On that time, Krishna appears to devotees. He is getting darshan of Krishna. Only after that he developing prema. And this prema siddhi, giving full renunciation, like Raghunath Das Goswami. He didn't depend on the body. He was sitting on the scorching heat. Govardhan is the hottest place in the planet, actually. 70 degrees sometimes. And he was chanting japa. And Radharani was putting umbrella under him, holding umbrella. When Sanatana Goswami saw, he said, why are you doing this? You forcing Radharani to serve to you. And for them, if we make Radharani to serve them, it's offense. They have suffering. Or Rupa Goswami, he wanted to cook something for Sanatana, some feast. But there is no money, nothing is there. Then one girl came from one village and brought everything. All vegetables, milk, like this. And Rupa Goswami cooked. Then Sanatana Goswami, when he was taking prasad, said, Rupa, who brought this? One girl from this village. One girl? How he was looking? This is Radharani. Radharani was serving to you. And they stopped eating. They only cried. They cannot accept seva from Radharani, how? Cannot accept seva from Krishna. We are only servitors. This is prema. This is different level. So when we discuss this, we can make our faith strong, and then we can follow Jiva Dharma, real Jaiva Dharma. Mahaprabhu's teaching is like this. We have to follow this. Mahaprabhu showed the path, and we should follow the path. Like this, okay? Radharani Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari. You have some questions? My idea is, I spoke with, also will speak to Maharaj Prem Padmani. Sometimes maybe I will be not here. You can see some Prabhupada's video or Gorgon Swami video, because maybe you don't have so much time to see such classes. You can see and discuss with each other. Gorgon Swami also, I am not sure that you can have opportunity to see. Therefore, sometimes you can see one, two. He also said to me that I can sometimes make Zoom class if you want. That's possible for me, because in 8 o'clock in Gadagiri breakfast time. Therefore, I can do it. Yes. If you have a desire, then it's possible. Okay, if you have questions, you ask.
You talked about Nitya Mukta, Nitya Basa and Bauddha Mukta. There are 3 categories.
Bauddha Mukta, yes.
So in that case, in the rasa which are, so we say that every jiva has they have a constitutional relationship with Krishna.
Yes.
Which is eternal.
Yes.
Prabhupada also explained that you have a rasa with Krishna.
Yes.
When you become pure, then the rasa.
Design of Gopal's design.
Yes, at the Nadi stage only the rasa is also fixed of the jiva with Krishna. Rasa is something that is developed in the association.
Rasa will develop when material rasa will go. Otherwise not possible. Because only last desires can develop. When your desire to enjoy will go, then you can develop this rasa. Otherwise how? You only read this, even Krishna book, Prabhupada's book you will read, but last desires will develop. Because he knows understanding. Therefore, first we should understand that main thing in all rasas, only one component, dasya, mood of service. Dasya is included in all rasas. Even it is other time we will speak. Even Nanda Maharaj, he is considering himself as a das of Krishna. He is serving as parent. Even Sakka, like friends of Krishna, they consider themselves of servants of Krishna as friends. Service is everywhere, but service, the most intense service, is service of gopis in conjugal love. Therefore, conjugal love, Madhurya Rasa, is the topmost rasa. When Guru is giving explanation to disciple, he always pointing out that the topmost rasa is Madhurya Rasa. That doesn't mean everyone will develop Madhurya Rasa, but Madhurya Rasa includes all other rasas. If you follow this process, you will develop you understand all your rasa also. Like teacher, school teacher, he always wants his disciple to become the best. Therefore, Guru always gives to disciple the best rasa. But if disciple has other inclination, maybe to Sakya rasa or Dasya rasa, no problem. By listening Guru, he will develop this mood also. But all acharyas in our sampradaya, main acharyas, were in Madhurya Rasa. That was main role. Because otherwise they cannot explain this conjugal mellow very nicely. If you ask some acharya guru about this, he can say, I am not speak on this topic very intimate, or he can say, I'm not qualified to speak about this because his mood different. Maybe it's better to speak about Dasya mood or Sakya mood like this. Okay. Very intelligent Rahul. Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Sandarbha, Tattva Sandarbha. So much knowledge, but no Bhakti. Where is Bhakti? Surrender, Guru Bhakti develop. Yes, then you will understand everything. Many complicated questions you ask. But actually, what is the result? You should see. Phalena parichayate. You can see only, judge only by results, by fruits. Even I speaking this, I saying that only by, if you develop Guru Bhakti, then you can understand this. Not easy to explain these topics. Therefore, my role more to explain this Guru Tattva topic among all others. Because if you can understand this and you can relate with Guru, then my duty is done. Then with initiated devotees, we can speak more topics. This is role of Vartma Pradashika Guru. Vartma Pradashika is showing the path how to accept Guru. He giving some knowledge. But we should know all, like system, how it is there, what is process. Therefore I am speaking so much. But the main point is Adviti Pranipatana, Priprashnana Sevaya. If you cry from your heart, I should know this, I want to know this, I want to get this perfection, then Krishna will appear in front of you as Guru. You will feel in your heart determination. Oh yes, this is my Guru. No matter in which state or in which country is here. You will go to this place and surrender to him. That is no problem because so much enthusiasm will be in heart. So much desire. Even we came from Russia, from thousand miles we came here. You can understand? That is a question only of desire, not a question of some facilities, possibilities. ISKCON, they want to make facilities, like in every city should be Guru, they want to do this in future. But only Krishna can arrange Guru for you, not ISKCON. ISKCON can only allow such a Guru become Guru. He is not giving guarantee that the Guru will not fall down. He is not saying that Guru is bona fide. He is having some process. Guru going through this process. If he really wants to have disciples, they will allow. Because Krishna will allow. If someone forcing, I want to become Guru, Krishna will allow him. That doesn't mean he real Guru. You should accept from your heart who is real Guru. This is a very important thing. Okay? Do you have questions, Mataji? No. Okay. Thank you very much. Today will be the last class. And what I said today, I don't know. It will be evening class or not because today festival. Pushpa Abhishek. Krishna. Yes. And tomorrow will be Ashraya Jagannath Prabhu giving class. Evening, morning our class. And I going night time, Saturday night. Okay. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow morning we will try to have class. Yes. Hare Krishna.